I'm here at our first institutional retreat with Ash Williams. He was just inducted into the Chief Investment Officer Hall of Fame, and the room responded with complete silence while he had a fireside chat with Lamar Taylor, CIO of Florida SBA. And then they jumped to their feet in a standing ovation. Ash, how did that feel?
It felt great, and I was grateful for the minimal motivation it required from them. But in all seriousness, there's no greater honor than recognition from your peers. These are people I know, I respect. We've shared fiduciary duty and an important fiduciary mission together, and I think honored that mission with integrity and accomplishment. And I'm proud to be a part of the group and deeply grateful for the recognition. Thank you.
Thank you, Ash. And of course, Ash is the CIO who brought the Florida SBA from 80 billion to 253 billion before you went on to become vice chair of JP Morgan Asset Management. Am I right?
Not only are you right, but I'll just take a minute and riff on that. We accomplished that assets growth with negative cash flow of $600 million a month. So it was actually worked out even better than it sounds. It was a very fortunate run.
Wow. And of course, this is a time when DB plans are always being debated for DC plans. What benefits, having fought for them for so long, if you were to make your case for them, what are some things that you would say on a very high level?
Well, I think particularly now in a period where labor is arguably in some degree of shortage and a lot of the workforce is aging out and people need to retain key talent, pension funds can be a key element of an overall compensation package for doing so. That's where the defined benefit pension plan came from. Pension plans were not some charitable act on the part of employers. In the 19th century, American industry had a terrific problem with labor and workers leaving one employer to go across the street to another employer for better pay. So the defined benefit pension plan was invented by American industrialists as a way to put, if not golden, maybe aluminum handcuffs on workers so they would have to stay put long enough to qualify for their benefit, and then their benefit would grow over time, and if they left that employer, they would lose the benefit. That's where they came from. And if you wanted to integrate any kind of long-term compensation into a comp scheme through some sort of retirement savings vehicle like a pension fund, then a defined benefit fund is the cheapest way to protect and compound capital over the long term. And the reason is because you're pooling the longevity of the beneficiaries, you're investing as a permanent perpetuity. Whereas in DC, each individual is investing for themselves, and we all have a mortality curve, and our risk tolerances grow far smaller as we age, which is why in target date funds, as people age, the percentage of risk assets goes down and the percentage of capital protection assets goes up.
Eloquently put, as always. Thank you, Ash. And thanks for being here and for all that you've done for the industry.
Pleasure. Glad to be a part of it and honored to be here. Thank you.